Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. Today is Saturday, so you know that it is time to work in this journal planner that I've been working in for a little while now. So we've made belly bands. What else do we have in here that we've made? We made the envelope folio kind of thing before. It has a side tuck, and it has pockets in here, and it has a pocket right here that you can see through. So I've done some really cute projects in here, but I also want to make something where it is you can use it for some little notes and notepads and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this aside to start with. And I have these. So I'm kind of basing them on the matchbooks. So this will be good. This will be shut with a staple, and then you can put the cover in there, and you can pull the cover out, and we'll put some paper in there to make it a little bit like a notepad. And I want to use my pattern tracer to create a perforated line where you can rip the pages, the pieces of paper out easily. So that's kind of what I want to do. And I am going to make 3 of them because we're still in August and we're still in the 3 under 30 project. I really like this one too, but it is like upside down. The other side is correct, but I'm not sure which one I like better, because if I glue this down like this, you can't see the back anyway. And anyway, let's get started. Let's set. No, let's not get started yet. So I am creating these matchbooks with the help of the Summer's Bounty Kit by the Junk Journal Studio. And what I have done, let me show you. So my daughter lives on a farm, of course, and that's who this journal is for. I have this vintage from 1940. This newspaper is from 1940, and it is a farm newspaper. Like, it's wonderful. So what I have done is I copied this page with farm facts and fancies. So it has like different ideas on farming. And then they also have chickens. So I did bigger chicks from better chicks. And I copied that onto my pages here. So I did the farm facts and fancies. And then I took one of the pages from the Junk Journal Studio's Summer Bounty Kit. My brain is going faster than my mouth. Let me start over. So I took some pages from the Summer's Bounty Kit by the Junk Journal Studio, which I am using for this journal, and I printed over top of them. Isn't that cool? Like, it makes it completely different. I am not altering it digitally. I am just printing over top of other things. So I believe that this is allowed. And I am going to call that out to Michelle. Michelle, can you tell me if I am allowed to print over a copy of a newspaper? I believe I can. Because as long as I am not digitally altering the the kit, and I didn't. So I did that for the butterflies as well, and then I did a smaller one because I want them to be like this, like the same way as the text. So I didn't want to lose too much. And this one is non-directional, and this one was non-directional, but this one was directional, so I just flipped it over. So that's what I'm going to make the matchbooks out of. I have some nice paper that I can put inside as well. This is avocado dyed. This is hibiscus tea dyed. And this is just regular tea dyed. And then I have some ledger paper, and I have some vintage lined paper as well. So that is what I want to use for the inside of the little matchbooks. I also have some really cool doilies here that I found. Let me show you one. You guys, this package hasn't even been opened. I got it at a craft store, or not a craft. Why do I keep calling the thrift stores craft stores? Because I'm getting that much craft supplies there. But it was a thrift store, so I'm opening this. They are called French lace doilies, and they're by Hallmark. And the original price was $2.50. Well, these are old. Yeah, I'm not sure when they would be from. There's no dates on here. But they are so cool, and they're a little creamy. So I may use one of those as a decoration as well. But look at that. The detail on these is incredible. These are a little heavier than the regular ones that you buy right now at a Dollar Tree or wherever, because this looks completely embroidered, and it's just so pretty. I paid 50 cents for that. I am very, very excited that I got that. Yeah, 50 cents. So I want to use some of that as well. I have my clusters that we made, and I have some lace here, and I have my tickets that I made for this. Oh, and I threw them on the floor. And I have the tickets that I had made previously as well. So let's just get started and see where this project takes us. I have some more labels, like all the fussy cut labels from the kit, and I have half an hour. Let's set the timer right there. 30 minutes. Let's go. And you're never going to believe it, but my nose started running again. It is a given. I start the camera and my nose starts running. Why? I have no idea. I just don't know. Okay, so I had made the trials, and I think this one is too wide, maybe, but that also gives you a little bit more. This one is much better, but I would like to go just a little longer. I think that, and that's why I went with the rectangle or the portrait orientation on this as well. So I'm just cutting the white pieces off. I really got to sharpen that blade. How often have I said that now? Okay, so this one, I like this width, is 2 3/4 inches. Let's go a little bit wider because if I am going longer, then, so I think I'm going to go to 3 1/4. There. And 3 1/4. You realize that if I fail on this 3 30, then I am totally like, I'm just going to give up. Because this is probably the easiest project in the world to put together. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to pull this off. So I want this to say farm facts right there. And I want this to fold just slightly under. And then I have a decent size paper pad. So this is 5 inches. So it'll be a little bit less because I got to put staple in there, of course. So it'll probably end up being like 4 1/2, 4 3/4 inches, which is great for a little notepad. So I have one going that way, and then I think I want one going the other way. And I think, let's go with 3 inches. Oh, this is crooked. 3 inches, this will work. So this is a little narrower, but that's okay. So this one to tuck underneath, and that one to go over top. So yeah, I'm not really measuring. This one is going to go underneath. I just want this to say, it says right here, world getting warmer. So in 1940, they were already talking about the world getting warmer. What were they saying? Yeah. So this is nothing new. Okay. I like it a lot. How pretty is that? There, that's 2. And then let's make, so now I have them both out of the butterflies. I don't think I like it out of the shorter piece. I'm not sure. I do want a green one. So, and the green one, I've put this on the back. So I think I want to cut the better chicks. Let's go in that direction. And the better chicks are going to be on the inside. I don't want them to be on the outside. So I want to go to about 3 1/4 again. Yep. And I just want to cut the white pieces off. The white piece off over here. Ugh. So this one, when you flip it down, I want to be able to see better chicks. Maybe I should just go this way. Why not? Why can't I? And then you get the green on the inside. I really want the green on the outside, so I think I need to cut this one down just a little bit more because I didn't fold it properly. Oh my goodness, that cutter is just not doing very well, but it's cut. And I do like, once it's cut, like it's got the rough edges. I do like that part, so I think that's the only reason why I'm keeping it like this. Let's cut the paper at the same time. Are these all the same size? No. So I want to first start with the thinner paper. So this is 3 inches. So I'm going to cut my paper. I'm going to cut a piece of 2 1/4. There. And these two are the same width, and that is 3 1/4. So I'm going to cut a sheet at, or I'm going to cut a piece at 3 inches. How big is this? It's not big enough. Let's put it aside. I'll use it on something different. So I need it. Sorry, I lost track of what I was going to do again. 2 3/4. Going to put them together. 2 3/4 and then 3. And we end up with a piece of 2 3/4. So that's okay. I'm going to put that aside. I may make some more out of different papers later. Let's see, what other paper did I have? I need to cut this at 3. 2 3/4. And I'm ending up with another piece of 2 3/4. Seeing a pattern develop. So 3. And 2 3/4. Oops, and this one. 3. 3. And 2. And 3/4. That'll be plenty to put in there. Yeah, it'll actually give me a little bit where I can make it a little bigger if I want. So I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sheets in each. Do I want to put something else in there too? Let's add some music paper. Why not? So I'm going to cut that at 3. I'm going to cut some of the white off. Or it's not even white anymore. This paper is not white. So I'm going to cut this at 3. I have so much music paper that I want to use it in pretty much every project. Because I can. I need to use it. Otherwise it is not the right thing for me. And I think it makes lovely pages. 2 3/4. There we go. 2 3/4. So I think I have plenty now. Oh, I just put that away and I need to cut them all to size. That is what is going to take a moment. Let's just measure this. And we'll do it the same way. Somewhat. So this one is 5 inches. So I'm going to cut these to be 4.5. So I'm first going to cut off some of the white here. And then I'm going to cut this to 4.5. 1. Whoops. Okay, I'm just going to make 2 piles now. There we go. So 4.5. And 4.5. I have 2 of these. Oh, that's okay. Why do I have 2 of these? This is the ones for the narrower one, I think. Yeah. There. Okay, these 2 I can cut at the same time. So that's the avocado dyed and the tea dyed paper. And I'm going to do the same thing with these 2. Just going to cut them at the same time. 4.5. And 4.5. How cute. And then these, I will put one aside. Where's my narrower one? Is it still 5 inches though? Yeah, so it still needs to be 4.5. There's a trick to cutting the music paper. You have to be very, very light. You can't have a very heavy hand when you're cutting it. Four and a half. And the bonus is I don't have to, I'm not inking around any of these. I'm not doing anything fancy. I am just cutting the paper, and I may ink around the edges of the booklets themselves, like of the booklet itself, like right around there. But they are all cut now. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3 packages. And I have 1, 2, 3 booklets. So I'm going to grab my vintage photo. And I'm just quickly going to ink around all the edges. I don't know if I want to round the corners. I don't believe I do. So this is, oh, I'm inking the wrong side of the paper. It's okay. you will see it, of course. There. This one has the better chicks on the inside. I really like that. It's just a little whimsy, a little funny. And it is a different way of using that newspaper, of course. I really like this non-directional butterfly paper. Michelle, good job. I really like that. I can use it for multiple projects, which is wonderful. Okay, back to the inside. Put a quick once over. Because I know we're like on the down soap, we're almost done. I don't want to waste too much time inking. I need my stapler. Right here. All right. Let's just get this done. I do need my scoreboard. So, whoopsies. Knocked over a container. So I need my scoreboard, but only, okay. So my scoreboard I'm using to score or to create the perforated lines for the little sheets. And yes, I have them in the right direction. I'm not sure if it'll work for the music paper as well. It did. Okay, so I should have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. All right, put them all together. Put them all together in here. Make sure that it lines up really nicely. We don't want it to be crooked in here at all. There. And then I'm just going to staple right there. It's not totally centered, but that's okay. So, yep, it's perfect. You can rip the pages out so they are perforated. How lovely. So I think I can actually move the pages down a little bit. I am going to take the staple out. And redo that. just because I'm in a rush. I'd rather fail than that this isn't perfect. I want this to be right here. There, now you can see that it's perforated. That's what I wanted. And it is somewhat more centered now. Much better. It holds the cover better now too. Okay, let's get this done somewhat quickly now. So this cover, I just need to measure that for a second. So I need to, I can probably perforate these, and I'm going to do them 2 at a time at 1/2 inch. And I'm only doing them 2 at a time because that way it goes a little faster. I'll do the same thing with these. However, this one is normal again. So I can do this one at 3/4 inch. Did I do 3 at a time? 1, 2, 3. I did 3 at a time. Let's do 3 at a time here as well. Yep, that worked. So this was the bigger one. Let's just put this one in here. I have 1 minute left. And as usual, I don't have time to decorate it. Two. Right. Under there. And the alarm goes off right now. So I have built them. I build them in under 30 minutes. And really, truly, they are lovely. So this one goes this way. They are lovely. They are usable like this. I can put this away. I don't need it anymore. I just really wanted to decorate them. And I think all I really need on here is one of the tickets. I think, and actually, you know what? I don't think they need decorations. Isn't that crazy? I don't think it needs anything. I think they are lovely just like this. So for once, I think I have succeeded in my project. And no, I am not kidding. I really, really like how this looks right now. So that's where it's going to stay. I may add a couple more staples or something like that, but even then, I don't think it needs it. It is lovely. Like, look at these papers. They're just so pretty in here. And there will be nobody else who has this type of little booklet. So they're little notepads to glue into the journal. Thank you so much for watching. I am not going to post videos of this because they are so simple that I don't see the point. I may have to take the staple out and get this to go the right side up because right now it's upside down. The rest is all perfect. I love it. I am very happy with it. I want to thank you very much for watching. Make sure you go check out the Junk Journal Studio kit. The Summer Bounty kit, I mean, from the Junk Journal Studio. Sorry. And check out Michelle's channel as well. She has some wonderful projects on there using the different kits. So I can't put this back up the right way up. That's not possible. I was just going to, while I was talking, put it the right side up, but I can't do that because I've perforated it. So the way that it is right now is the way that it's going to stay. However, I can cut a little piece off while I have it out here. I am going to cut a little piece off the end so that it fits a little better. I just really want the perforated pieces to show. Make sure you remember to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what I am going to do next week. Ow, that hurt. Next, I don't know if you saw my shock, but yes, that hurt. Next week for the Summer Bounty project, I am getting to the point that I'm going to have to start putting this into the planner, and I'm going to have to create the calendar pages. So that will be something as well. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely Saturday. Bye.